Well, hi everybody. It's Carol Lovci, your instructor, and here we are again in week 2, and we've completed our initial posting where we get to know each other, and I really appreciate that. I know that many times you have to do that from class to class, but it really makes a big difference to people you haven't been in class before with, you haven't been with me before, so it's a wonderful time for us to get to know each other and talk about those important things, our important goals that we have for each other. So thank you for doing that. I'm looking really forward to continuing the engagement. I already see many of you have posted in the discussions this week, so I appreciate that. I know we're talking about transcriptionist roles and word parts from week 1, so thank you. I've seen some really great work. I'm looking forward to some more information. I learn every time too. I get great perspectives, and I hope that I'm sharing a lot with you guys. My goal is for you to be very successful. One of the things I want to remind you of is, of course, discussions are due on Wednesdays by midnight. Make sure you have an initial post that's comprehensive in its answer, that you cite your resources, and then by Sunday, make sure you do your 2 replies minimum, and you get extra points if you're doing, you get more points if you're exceeding your limit, and also make sure that they're on different days. You can get max points by going in on 4 different days, just as you can get for if you do more than 3 replies to peers. So remember those things, because those are great points that help you in the end of the day with your GPA. So when you just go a little bit beyond what the minimum requirement is, it has a huge impact on your grade, so think about that. Also, wanted to share a career fun fact with you. I don't know if people always understand, but college is about networking, and that's another reason why we did what we did in week 1. You want to make the most of your time and with your professors and your peers. This is a time that we make connections that will help us now throughout school. You'll find people who are like you and have the same struggles, and then you'll find people who get totally where you're having struggles, but they're really good at those things, and they're having struggles at things that you get very easily. So it works really well. So there's a lot of engagement and a lot of networking to get to know each other, and to work with your professors will really help when you're going out in the career world as well. Remember, people live in your neighborhoods, they live where you may be moving, sometimes people are doing things online, and it's a great opportunity to build your networking base. LinkedIn is a great place to go and start building that networking base as well. So remember that career fun fact. Okay, now of course we're in week 2 now, and in week 2 we're going to be talking about word parts. We're going to be talking about transcriptionist reports. And so, again, when you're answering those questions, make sure they're comprehensive. They need to be at least 2 sentences in length, and they need to have the meat of what I'm asking. So if I say what's the issue with something, make sure that when you're reading all the stuff in your chapter, that you're able to pull out the important part about what the risk is or what have you. Make sure you're giving a complete answer, and it should, again, be at least 2 sentences in length, okay? It doesn't have to be a novel, but it needs to be comprehensive. I hope that makes sense. And if you aren't sure, just give me a buzz, drop me a text, drop me an email. I'm always happy to help. All right? Let's have a great, fun week 2. And we'll see each other again in a word from your instructor in week 3. All right, take care.